Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's matchup between the Fredericksburg Battling Billies and the Wimberley Texans. Before we get to kickoff, tell us a little bit about what we can expect tonight on the offensive side for both teams, Brenley.
Wimberley has a scoring average of 1.5 for the entire game, and Fredericksburg has an average of 2.3 goals scored.
So Fredericksburg's coming into a night with a little more firepower than Wimberley, and the last few games, Fredericksburg has had that offensive unit clicking pretty good in each of their last two district games. The overall record for Wimberley is 5-10-2, and Fredericksburg is 6-5-1. And what's that district record, Brenley?
Wimberley has won 4 games and lost 4. The Billies have won 6 games and lost 2.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a real quick break, but when we come back, you'll see tonight's district matchup between the second place Battling Billies and the 4th place Wimberley Texans.
First, we live in Texas, and then we live in the best part of Texas. And we're kind of a keep it simple bank, quite frankly. It's just do the little things, do what's right, care about your people, care about your customers. Try to go above and beyond, and it's not big, grandiose things, it's little things. And we think it's important to know what's going on in the community and being part of it and giving back. That's what a community banker does.
When a community and school come together, classrooms become more than walls. They become places where students are inspired, teachers are empowered, and families feel connected.
Each year, though, millions of state dollars leave Fredericksburg ISD. That means outdated technology and frustrated classrooms. We can change that together.
The Fredericksburg Education Foundation is raising $500,000 to bring state-of-the-art technology to every classroom. Join us. Visit fisdkids.org/donate today.
Winter, spring, summer, fall, HCP has it all. Everything you need and want for any season. Fireplaces, fire logs, heating for your home, and fire pits for the yard. Indoor and outdoor grills. Propane for your grill, your home, or your RV. From A to Z, everything propane for all seasons. Just ask us. Find us online at hillcountrypropaneinc.com or come to the showroom at 1240 State Highway 16 in Fredericksburg. Hill Country Propane Inc. Go propane.
Strayer & Olfers has the latest parts and products at the best prices, including tires for passenger vehicles and agricultural equipment from Michelin, BF Goodrich, Goodyear, and other trusted brands. They have a complete line of petroleum products, including non-ethanol fuel for automotive repairs, trailers, Kawasaki equipment, and so much more. Visit Strayer & Olfers, 509 South Adams Street in Fredericksburg, or call 830-997-4382.
Teams are set, ready for kickoff. Teams are set, ready for kickoff between the Wimberley Texans and your Battling Billies. Tonight's game is brought to you by Security State Bank and Trust. Wimberley takes the opening kickoff. They're in their white away kits tonight, and they'll be headed left to right on your screens here in the first half.
The Billies are in their black and red kits tonight, and they're heading
right to left. Both teams battling for each other for possession near midfield. Wimberley seems to come away with it temporarily, but the Billies have now regained control. Alan Villa sends it back, trying to create a little bit of space. Everything's pretty compact right now as we open up the match. Things are really tight here in the midfield again as the ball Just keeps moving back and forth between teams. Finally goes out of play for a Billy's throw. Be taken by Jose Angel Ruiz. And they find Lester Molina, who goes ahead and says, I'm going to open up some space by sending the ball long. Billies do find just a small opportunity that is quickly shut by the Texans. It doesn't go too far out. Alan Villa with a shot from distance. Gave the keeper a little bit of trouble there. Did he, was he late to see that ball? How did it end up at his feet and then his hands?
I think he misjudged the bounce. Thought it was going to bounce a little later than it did. And his hands would not be in the right position. And then they weren't, but ended up being an easy catch for him.
Abraham Pargas Rodriguez took off a little bit early for the Billies, and we'll have a free kick for the Texans here for offsides. First ball was won by Alan Villa, but then the Texans won the second ball. Neither team really able to gain possession yet. Abraham does come away with it. He's got a line to goal. He's beat his man. Tries to beat the keeper near post and couldn't get a lot on that ball.
That was amazing footwork to the around, I think there's 3 defenders.
Again, no time in the midfield, forces Wimberley to play the ball out wide, and it goes out of play for a Billy's throw in. Billy's look to take it fairly quickly. He tried to dribble through their defense again, and this time they came away with it. But not for long. The Billies now find Christian Olvera, who has one man to beat for goal. Shot from distance goes well over the crossbar. We're 5 minutes into tonight's game, brought to you by Security State Bank and Trust. The Billies so far have 2 shots. I apologize, 3 shots, 2 on goal and 1 off target. The Texans have not had a goal scoring opportunity yet. Some nice dribbling there by Jose Angel Ruiz, the Billies left back. He did turn the ball over, but the Billies regain possession. Alan Villa now tries to find a Billy in space.
Pass.
Heavy first touch. Claimed by the keeper. Now the Texans have the ball testing our right back, and we opt to play the ball out for a Texans throw. Billies have set up tonight again in their preferred 4-1-4-1 formation. Texans looking to switch play here, and they are successfully able to do that. Now they're testing the left side of our defense. So far the Billies have been able to Send them back the other way. Some good defensive pressure there. Wins a Billy's throw in. Billy's opt to send it long. Ball falls to Christian Olvera, who can't beat the first defender. The first defender, though, does play the ball out of play for a throw. Billy's find Christian again. What did the ref see there, Brinley?
The ref saw Christian Olvera pushing the Wimberley Texan, causing it to be a foul before the ball went out.
Texans again attempting to test Fredericksburg's left side, and it goes out of play again for another Billy's throw. However, Texans have regained possession. Looking to switch field. Instead, they come back this way and are temporarily behind the Billy's defense, but the Billies have recovered. And now they've won the ball, have their first opportunity. Shot from distance, far post goal. Texans have taken the lead here early, 1-0 against the run of play, and we'll be back after these messages.
Welcome to Mr. Gatti's Pizza, your place to eat, relax, and have some fun. From hot, cheesy pizza fresh out of the oven to a full buffet loaded with your favorites, there's something for everyone. Grab your food and grab a seat to watch a family show or catch the game in our sports room. Then head to the game room where the fun never stops. Food, games, parties, and repeat. It's Mr. Gatti's Pizza.
And we're back. The Billies opt to take the kickoff fairly quickly, play the ball forward, and get a foul here in the attacking half, about 40 yards from goal. Alan Villa sends it to the far post. Keeper comes out to punch it. Was bouncing around there. The Billies couldn't get on the end of it. Billy's find Christian Olvera here in the middle of the field with quite a bit of space. He's going to look to take on this defender. Can he beat him? He cannot. Drops the ball back to Alan Villa. Takes a heavy touch. But the Billies regain possession. Again, find Christian here. He makes a turn and can't get past the Wimberley defender there. But the Texans, feeling some heavy pressure from the Billies, play it out for another throw. Good ball over the top into the box, claimed by the keeper, but also the Billies took off early again. And Brian was just offsides. Got a free kick here for the Wimberley Texans, who just took the lead. Again, against the run of play, the Billies had every scoring opportunity. The Texans tonight only have one shot, but it's one goal. Very efficient. And the Billies are going to have to look to climb back into this one. Billies are able to keep this ball in play. Looked for the early cross, and it wasn't there. And the Texans play it out for a Billies throw. Alan Villa here, looking for some options. Finds one, but the Billies turn it over. Billies misjudged that initial ball. Texans had a brief opportunity. The Billies recover, slow down the attack by playing the ball out for a throw. The Texans opt for their long throw specialist, who doesn't put it in the box but does put it down the line. Texans have a couple of players in the box, but Juan Neri comes away with the ball. Field is opening up a little bit more as the overall intensity of those first 10 minutes has waned just a bit. Billies opt to let the ball go out of play for a throw-in. Find Alan Villa. Allen dribbles past one defender. Can't keep the ball in play. Texans with a throw in here near midfield. Bounces over a couple of Billies defenders, but then they win the ball. The Texans go through the back of Alan Villa here, and the Billies will have a free kick at midfield. Juan Neri is going to take this one. And he plays it short. Billies opt to switch the field of play quickly. Texans are coming out to press. And they do win the ball. Texans looking to switch play. Decide to hold it up in the middle and go back towards the Billies left. Sorry, the Billies right. Some good teamwork there between Brian and Lester Molina. Win the ball for the Billies temporarily. But the Texans outnumbered them there and got it back. Texans don't look to build play up, they just send it long. And the Billies send it right back at them. Ball goes off the head of Wimberley's defender, though. Could create a few problems for them. They opt for the safe play just to put it out of bounds. Ball takes a deflection off of the Billies and is out for a Wimberley Texan throw-in. Texans again find space in behind the left back for the Billies. Their goal scorer was trying to create some problems there. In the end, the Billies recovered and played the ball out for a Texan throw-in. Texans opt for the long throw. They've got numbers in the box, but he can't quite get it to the near post. Initial ball played out by the Billies, and then Alan Villa wins it. Finds Abraham in some space. Abraham past one defender. He's got another man to beat. Texans get a few numbers back. He drops it to Allen. Allen's looking to send it all the way back potentially. Billies do send it all the way back. That's trouble there. Billies got to be a little bit smarter with when they send that ball back. The Texans are waiting on that. Giovanni Rivas a little impatient with that one. Takes a shot from near midfield. Keeper deals with it no problem. Unlucky ball there for Brian off of his arm, and Texans will get a free kick. Texans taking their time for this free kick. Win the ball just outside the Billies box. Play it into the box. The Billies don't give away any space. Blocked the first shot opportunity, but the second shot opportunity goes in the top of the net. Billies find themselves in a pretty big hole here, 17 minutes into the first half, and we'll be back.
Welcome to Mr. Gatti's Pizza, your place to eat, relax, and have some fun. From hot, cheesy pizza fresh out of the oven to a full buffet loaded with your favorites, there's something for everyone. Grab your food and grab a seat to watch a family show or catch the game in our sports room. Then head to the game room where the fun never stops. Food, games, parties, and repeat.
And we're back. The first 10 minutes of play was all Billies, and things seemed to be going to plan. But here within the last 10 minutes, it's been the Texans, and they currently enjoy a 2-0 lead. Billies fans pretty frustrated there. Hard to see full speed if Christian was actually offsides or not when that ball was played. He definitely beat the Wimberley's Texans defender and had an opportunity to draw the Billies back into this one as they currently trail the Texans 0-2 here at home. Alambia now with the ball in the box, has some opportunity. Keeper pushed the ball over the top of the goal, and it's going to be a Billies corner. You know, the Billies had that initial momentum, Brindley. I think they thought maybe this was going to be too easy, and somewhat went to sleep, I think.
A lot of times you think that coffee, you have some early, we can win this game easily, and then you don't pay attention to what's happening, then you just like stop doing that and hold the ball and do silly things, and then the other team takes advantage of it.
Billies unfortunately don't get anything out of that corner. They went to the near post. The Texans won it and cleared it. Now this could be an opportunity for the Billies. Too far for Brian Camarena to get to, but Christian Olvera did put the keeper under a little bit of pressure. The Texans are doing a good job of not giving Allen any space to be creative tonight. I think the Billies have to be careful about getting too impatient. They have had some success with those direct balls over the top, but the Texans seem to be dropping back a little bit more now. Texans take the throw, have space again here on the left side of the Billies. The Billies are able to win a throw in. And the Billies looking to make a change. Coach deciding he wants a little more out of his right mid. And Billies immediately play the ball up to Christian Olvera, who then is going to beat one man. Tries to play the ball directly over the top. Keeper came out, couldn't claim it. Allen drops the ball back to Christian, who dribbles through a few defenders in the middle. Tries to find Allen with a pass through the middle. Can't, but Allen does win the ball back from Wimberley. Nice move there. Drives the ball across. Oh, my goodness gracious. What a move by Allen to create some space. Drove the ball across the face of the goal. Two Billies there. Don't know which one got a foot on it, but they put too much on it and went over the top of the goal. Got a goal kick coming up for the Texans. Billy's looking for a foul there. No call. Texans look to counter. Billies are able to cut out that pass. Texans get numbers around the ball, win it back. But the Billies regain possession near midfield. I'm looking to switch play potentially. They decide to go back the other way. They find Christian Olvera, who's pulled down by his jersey by the Texans. Billy's asking the ref to have a conversation with Wimberley about grabbing and pulling the jersey. To no avail, but the Billies do have a free kick here from 45 yards out. Juan Neri looks for his options. Tries to put the ball over the top, doesn't quite get enough on it. Texans win the initial header. Does come back down for the Billies defender. They play it back to Juan Neri, who then finds open Billy out on the right-hand side. The Texans can't control the ball, and it is out for a Billy's corner. Apologies, we can't see who the right mid is. Now he is coming this way, so we'll be able to tell you here momentarily. He's not the one taking the corner. It's Manuel Antonio Rivera. Abraham took a shot, couldn't get all of his foot into it, and the Texans clear it out. Billies take the throw quickly. Again, look to switch play to Manuel Antonio Rivera. Billies try to regain possession, but the Texans have it momentarily at midfield. Again, a lot of grabbing, pushing in there. Free kick for the Billies. They opt to play it short. Jose Ruiz tries to play the ball down the sideline. The ball has gone out of play for a throw-in. Neither team really opting for possession right now, as the Texans are happy to just play it away. A handball there missed by the officials. In fairness, he wasn't at an angle to be able to see it. Very physical play here. Christian Olvera can't get away from the defenders. They win the ball, send it forward. Texans have a little bit of space here on our right side. Billies get numbers back, though. Texans go long, and Isaac's able to easily claim that one. Unfortunately, tonight, Wimberley's only 2 shots have been nearly perfect shots. Isaac was unable to get a hand on either of them. Both the Billies and the Texans opted to take this opportunity to substitute. We've got just over 13 minutes to play in the half. Billies currently trail 0-2 in tonight's game, brought to you by Security State Bank and Trust. The Texans tonight have set up in the ever popular 4-3-3, which again matches up well against the 4-1-4-1. Bit of a miss hit there by the Billies, but Christian Olvera comes back to claim it. Going at pace, switches play, has got a Billy in behind the defense of the Texans. Can the Billies make anything come out of this one? Texans get numbers back. We beat that man, play it across the front of the goal, but right into the goalkeeper's hands. Big punt there by the Texans keeper. Bounces over the first Billies defender. Second Billies defender doesn't deal with it properly, but they eventually get the ball in possession. Bit of a miscommunication there by Juan Neri, and ball goes out of play for a Texans goal kick. Billies win that 50-50 ball. Good ball in here by Christian Olvera. Billy's unable to do anything with it. Goes out of play for a Texans throw. Texans play the ball to one of their goal scorers. He tries to hit it forward to find their other. The Billies have done a good job of delaying the attack temporarily and have now won possession near midfield, although the Texans are not giving anything up easy tonight. And so the Billies have to play that ball out for a Texans throw. Texans beat one defender, play the ball across the front of the goal. Isaac's there to claim it. Tries to find Abraham, but the ball goes out of play for a Texans throw near midfield. Billies win the throw. Look to switch play. Christian Olvera comes down with the ball. He's going to need some help from a teammate. Plays it out wide. Billy's unable to control the initial pass, but do force a corner. As Brian Bermudez goes to take the corner. Again, the Billies needing some offense here, as they're currently below their average goal tally per game, and the Texans are above theirs. Ball falls into the box and into the back of the net for a Billies goal. And we'll be back, ladies and gentlemen, as this first half just got a little more exciting.
Since 1923, Arrowhead Bank has proudly served the Texas Hill Country with a commitment that never wavers to be safe, sound, and here when you need us. From traditional banking services to innovative digital products, we've got you covered wherever you go. Our success is built on personal relationships with our customers and involvement in our communities. For more than 100 years, we've been an enduring presence in the Texas Hill Country, and we're not planning on going anywhere. Arrowhead Bank, for a better brand of banking. Member FDIC.
And we're back as the Billies found new life, scoring a goal from a corner. They've won several this evening, haven't been able to find the back of the net. That ball bounced around in the mixer for a bit, and I don't know that the goalkeeper ever saw it. Ended up in the back of the net. The Billies do trail the Texans 1-2 here with just under 9 minutes left to go in the half. Foul there on Christian Olvera. Alan Villa taking his time. The Texans complaining a bit. Allen plays the ball short here on the left-hand side to Brian Bermudez, who had played that corner in. It ended up becoming a Billy's goal. Unfortunately, his cross went just behind the back of the net. The Billies opt to make another change here as Lester Molina comes back into the midfield. Lester wins the ball, finds Christian Olvera, who plays the ball forward out of the reach of Alan Villa, but the Texans play it out for a Billies throw-in here in the attacking third. The Billies play it back to Juan Neri. Juan Neri finds Lester, who finds Christian Olvera, who tries the first-time hit, misjudges it, doesn't go. Oh, my goodness gracious, just off the crossbar. What a hit from Brian Bermudez there. Christian Olvera tried a wonder goal, missed it. Came out of the box to Brian Bermudez, who had a beautiful strike from distance, just glance off the crossbar. Goal kick, miss hit by the Texans. Christian Olvera has won the ball. The Texans play it out for a Billies throw. Billies have really grabbed momentum here, even though they trail. A little bit of a push there, but the Billies maintain possession. Ref says play on. Christian Olvera looks to find Allen. Deflection goes out for another Billies corner. We've got 6 minutes to play in this half, Brinley. What do you think is going to happen?
I think the Billies are going to find a goal and possibly get many shot attempts in these 6 minutes. We've gained a lot of momentum. Wimberley hasn't had that much offense this whole game. And I just think we're going to end up getting a goal or have at least a lot of shots.
Billy's put that corner in a dangerous position, unable to do anything with it, and then Wimberley looks to counter quickly as the Billies had everyone forward except for 2 defenders. Billies get some numbers back, but they miss. They're not marking quite right here. Luckily, Texans aren't able to connect those passes. Foul on Abraham Pargas Rodriguez. Texans with an opportunity with a free kick. They go ahead and test the keeper from distance. Isaac Perez comes out and claims that one. Just under 5 minutes to play. Billies trail the Texans 1-2. Brian tries to punt it long.
First ball's won by the Texans, second ball by the Billies. But they're not letting us turn. Again, no space in the midfield as they win the ball. Everything's pretty compact here in the middle of the field. Billies are able to cut it out. Texans have a man slow to get up, but the Billies have an opportunity here on this counter. Christian with 2 men to beat, plays the ball too far out in front of him. Ball's out of play for a Billies throw. Referee decides to stop play. Had a temporary stoppage there in play as a Texan seemed to have tweaked his ankle just a bit. Billies with possession, try to work the ball quickly up the flank. They're unable to do that. Texans have an opportunity here. Isaac Perez comes out to the top of his box, claims the ball. Isaac plays it to Lester Molina, who's quickly surrounded by the Texans. Turns the ball over. The Texans look to play the ball again through the middle of the Billies defense. Billies find Christian Olvera here, who then finds Abraham with some space. Abraham with the ball in the box, takes a shot right at the keeper, but puts it over his head off the crossbar. Unlucky bounce there for the Billies. Wimberley Texans keeper thought he easily had it. That power was too much for him to handle, and he's lucky that this game's not tied. And Lester Molina tries the shot from distance, doesn't get everything on it, and the Texans come away with it. Well, Brinley, you were almost right there. Billy's had opportunity, and I know they're going to feel like this game should be tied.
100%. This is the third time, I think, that a ball has hit the crossbar, and just very unlucky. 2 of them have been the upper corner of the crossbar, and it just, both were amazing shots and just very unlucky.
Billies with a throw here. They find Alan Villa, who looks to play the ball quickly over the top to Christian Olvera. Can't beat the Wimberley's defense this time, but the ball is back at Christian's foot, or sorry, at Allen's foot. Allen beats one defender, beats a second. Now plays the ball through, looking for Christian Olvera, but it is cut out by the Texans defense. Brian Bermudez plays the ball back on that throw in. Tries to get it up to Christian. Not quite enough on it. 50-50 ball here. Quite a bit of pushing and shoving and pulling. This time the Billies are judged to have done more of it than the Texans. And with just over 1 minute to play, Billies trail the Texans 1-2. The Billies have had more attacking opportunities. The Texans have had 2 shots and 2 goals. Although the Texans are going to look to try to build on it here as they tried to find some space. Ball goes off the official. It's going to be a Billies, should be a Billies free kick. A new rule this year is if it goes off of the ref, it is a dead ball. It's a drop ball. It's supposed to go to the team that was in possession, and the Billies were the ones that looked to play that ball out of bounds. However, the refs don't have the ability to see the video board, and so dropped it for a Wimberley drop kick. Billies have to play that one out for a corner. And so with about 30 seconds to play, Wimberley is going to get another opportunity here And they've capitalized on each of their opportunities this evening. Billies need to do a better job of defending and get this ball out. That ball is well beyond the far post. Might have been a set piece there that the Texans were trying to do, because it looked like he knew that ball was coming and was trying to play it back into the frame of the goal. Long throw by the Texans, goes off of Billy's defender. And this should be the last kick of the half. And ladies and gentlemen, we're at halftime here. Billy's trail the Texans 1-2. We'll be back in a few moments.
Hi, y'all, from More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg. We're very proud to support our Battlin' Billy athletes and the pride of the Texas Hill Country Band. We are your premier local provider for plumbing supplies and fixtures. From pipe, valves, and fittings, water filtration and softeners, and all your decorative faucets and hardware too. Rheem water heaters are the best in the business, and we're proud to offer their industry-leading residential and commercial water heating technology. So from your friends here at More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg, let's go Billies.
Do you ever feel like we've waited too long to plan all this stuff?
Every day. Joseph Financial Partners, helping families plan with confidence since 1994.
It's never too late to take the next step in the right direction. From retirement planning to investment guidance, Joseph Financial Partners brings clarity and peace of mind.
I'm so glad we made the call.
Me too. Go Billies. Joseph Financial Partners, helping families plan with confidence since 1994.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Security State Bank and Trust is service.
Growing.
Connected.
Strong. Reliable. Local. Personal.
Inspiring.
Committed.
Accommodating.
Adaptable.
Caring.
Welcoming.
Community. Family.
Security State Bank and Trust, helping build communities we call home since 1941. Member FDIC.
In the Texas Hill Country, no two properties or people are alike.
At the Real Estate Advisory Team, we don't take a cookie-cutter approach.
Whether you're buying or selling, our dedicated specialists walk with you through every detail from contract to closing.
Because real estate isn't just business, it's personal. And you deserve the confidence of expert guidance every step of the way.
The Real Estate Advisory Team of Fredericksburg, local experts.
Trusted results.
If your project is a new barn dominion or any type of metal building, Diamond W Specialties can take care of you through the entire build. Diamond W also offers clearing, panside work, concrete foundations, and they specialize in spray foam insulation. With over 22 years of satisfied customers throughout the Hill Country, Diamond W is the right choice. Contact them for a free estimate at 830-998-7377. Diamond W Specialties, a cut above the rest.
Hello friends, this is Shane Franson from The Inside Story. Have you ever thought about retiling a bathroom but don't know which tile to pick? Come see us. Have you ever wanted to paint but you don't have an eye for paint colors? Come see us. Are you tired of that sun coming through the windows when your favorite Battlin' Billy team is on TV? Come see us for that as well. Do you want a beautiful wood floor but aren't sure which is the right one? Come by The Inside Story and let us make your house a home. The Inside Story, proud sponsors of the Battlin' Billies. Go Goats!
Before the walls go up, before the dreams take shape, there's the foundation. It's where strength comes from, where every inch matters, where hard work begins before the sun even rises. It's not just pouring concrete, it's building trust. We treat every foundation as if it were our own. Because when you start solid, you build for generations. Vineyard Concrete Construction.
Welcome back, folks. We're at halftime here at Battlin' Billy's Stadium, where the Billies trail the Texans 1-2. We had an opportunity before the game to visit with Coach Corpani, and we're going to cut to that interview now. Coach, with 4 games left to play in district, what are your expectations?
We won that first place, of course.
but we're not going to be stressing if we don't get it. I think deep inside we know that that game we had against Marble Falls, playing on their turf, just the circumstances, the way they hosted us, the way a lot of things happened wasn't really. I'd say there was a lack of sportsmanship from Marble Falls. So again, things happened. So yeah, we don't really care about our position. Of course, we want to win the district. And we're trying to perform at the highest level no matter what, but we're focusing on winning state. That's been my goal from day one. First day I came in, I told the guys what we're gonna do, and that is gonna win state this year. So that's my focus. I don't really care about district that much.
Well, thank you, Coach, for taking the time there. Again, he also kind of gave some goals for tonight, which was to capitalize in the final third. And unfortunately, in this first half, the Billies only able to do that once, and they trail currently 1-2. And we'll be back after another quick break for the second half of play.
Before the walls go up, before the dreams take shape, there's the foundation. It's where strength comes from, where every inch matters, where hard work begins before the sun even rises. It's not just pouring concrete, it's building trust. We treat every foundation as if it were our own. Because when you start solid, you build for generations. Vineyard Concrete Construction.
This is Matt Self with Fritztown Reds Baseball. Our J4 trailers are vital to our Fritztown Reds organization, full of pitching machines, L screens, balls, ball caddies, bats, helmets, buckets, catching gear, basically whatever it takes to practice for the game. Josh has been great, and there are so many local benefits to a local business, and he goes above and beyond anytime we call him and need anything. Price was a real hit also with us.
J4 trailer, now that's a home run.
When joint pain or injury threatens to slow you down, you deserve care that moves with you. At Texas Hill Country Orthopedics, we care for active families, student athletes, and weekend warriors with fellowship-trained expertise. From regenerative stem cell therapy to total joint replacement, we're here to help get you back to what matters. Now offering advanced surgical care at Legion Hill Country Surgery Center right here in Fredericksburg. World-class care right here at home.
Hill Country spirit, timeless elegance, jewelry that feels as classic as the land we love. Stegner's Jewelers, where Hill Country heritage meets timeless beauty.
Quality dental care starts here at Creek Street Dental. Our services include wisdom tooth extractions, sedation dentistry, and dental implants delivered with the latest technology and a focus on patient comfort. Dr. McBride, Dr. Montgomery, and our team are committed to building lasting relationships and maintaining your family's best dental health. Visit us at the corner of Creek Street and South Adams in Fredericksburg.
First, we live in Texas, and then we live in the best part of Texas. And we're kind of a keep it simple bank, quite frankly. It's just do the little things, do what's right, care about your people, care about your customers. Try to go above and beyond, and it's not big, grandiose things, it's little things. And we think it's important to know what's going on in the community and being part of it and giving back. That's what a community banker does.
When a community and school come together, classrooms become more than walls. They become places where students are inspired, teachers are empowered, and families feel connected.
Each year, though, millions of state dollars leave Fredericksburg ISD. That means outdated technology and frustrated classrooms. We can change that together.
The Fredericksburg Education Foundation is raising $500,000 to bring state-of-the-art technology to every classroom. Join us. Visit fisdkids.org/donate today.
Winter, spring, summer, fall, HCP has it all. Everything you need and want for any season. Fireplaces, fire logs, heating for your home, and fire pits for the yard. Indoor and outdoor grills. Propane for your grill, your home, or your RV. From A to Z, everything propane for all seasons. Just ask us. Find us online at hillcountrypropaneinc.com or come to the showroom at 1240 State Highway 16 in Fredericksburg. Hill Country Propane Inc. Go propane.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for the second half kickoff. Again, we spent a little bit of time with Coach right before kickoff, and just wanted to hear a little bit more, Coach, about what that win Tuesday night meant.
So we had a great win on Tuesday night. It was really tough. We created chances, but we really didn't finish any of them. And luckily, Olvera was able to get that penalty, which really helped us get those extra points to be second in district. For the game tonight, we prepared by reviewing the film from Tuesday's game, and we saw what we need to do in the final third of the match to really be a team that finishes. So we worked.
All right, well, we'll see if the second half the Billies can be a team that finishes, just like Coach Corpani said right before tonight's game. The Billies take the second half kickoff. Alan Villa finds Chester Molina, who then plays the ball here to our right. Brian Bermudez battles with the Texans, who do win the throw-in. Second half, the Billies will be going from your left to right on your screens. Again, and they are wearing their dark home uniforms. The Texans going right to left in their visiting white kits. Texans win a throw-in on the far side. Put a couple of players in the box. Long throw into the box. Initial ball won by Juan Neri, not cleared far enough. Isaac Perez there claimed the ball. It was a little bit of a scare there for the Billies, as the first ball wasn't able to stay in his hands. Billy's not opting to have the high press that they had initially in the start of the game. But even the Texans have backed off some. Ball goes out of play for a Texan throw deep in their defensive third. They do have a few players that have long throw capabilities. And they opt to bring one of those players all the way back for a long throw here to try to get it. Out. Billies do win the throw in. However, the Texans come away with possession. Ref judges a foul down there. I can see Brittenley's disapproval. She's got to tell the viewers what she saw.
I thought the Billy player thought ball first and touched the player after, but the ref, I guess, saw player first.
Ball goes out of play for a Billy's corner. Here in the opening minutes of the second half, the Billies still trailing. A couple of Billies in near the Wimberley keeper. Ball's played into the box, goes across head of one Billy player, but is cleared out by the Texans. The Texans are not judged to have fouled, have a 2v1 situation here. Shot from distance, goes over the top of the goal. Another scary moment for the Billies as the Texans had numbers on that counter. A lot of speed. Billies thought they had won a foul. Ref said play on, and the Texans pushed the ball over the top of the goal. Lackadaisical play there by the Billies as there was no pressure on that goal kick. But the ball goes out of play for a Texans throw-in. That ball goes off of the Texans attacking player, out for a goal kick for the Billies. Billies send the goal kick long. First ball's won by the Texans. Billies put it back in the mixer there near midfield. Texans still have possession. Billies come away with it for now as Lester Molina looks to press, loses possession of the ball, and the Texans have it. No pressure really from the Billies attacking players currently. Wimberley now commits a few men forward. And they find a player in behind the Billies defense, but the ball is hit just too hard and goes out for a goal kick. Tonight's game is brought to you by Security State Bank and Trust, a proud sponsor of Billies.Live, and thank you for joining us on Battling Billies Live 2. Nice little flick on there by the Billies. Alan Villa with some space. Contacted by Wimberley from behind. Gets the ball into the box. Fights for it. Ball is played out for a Billies throw-in. Texans not giving the Billies any time on the ball here. Just outside of their 18. Allen opts to throw the ball into the box. Can't quite make it to Christian Olvera. Texans almost mess up by sending the ball backwards in his direction. But it goes out of play for a throw. Billies again try to get the ball in the middle of the field and cannot. Alan Villa a little slow to get up there. Billies go very direct, and Texans keeper purposely going to ground to waste a little bit of time. The Texans did change keepers at halftime. There's a foul off the ball there. Ref stops play momentarily, talking to all of the involved players. After a brief conversation, again, kind of letting both players know, hey, enough's enough, let's play this game. Does a drop ball there for Isaac, who then punts it out near midfield. Billies then try to play the ball over the top for Christian Olvera. The keeper's going to come out and claim it for Wimberley and immediately to ground so he can waste more time. Billies win the ball at midfield, try to find some space behind Wimberley's right back, who cuts the ball out and has now dribbled it forward. Billies with a wonderful opportunity there. Wimberley goalkeeper comes out. Billy's tried to play it around him, and Brian Camarena is just unable to get the ball past their keeper. Billies have found some success here. That ball bounces just the wrong way, though, slows the attack down. Able to beat the Wimberley's defender. Can we beat another? We're going to cross the ball instead. Does fall to the Billies in the middle of the pitch. Finds Christian Olvera, who tries first time shot and is unable to do it. Texans keeper again, just wasting time every opportunity he gets. Ball goes out of play for a Billy's throw. Smart play there by the Texans attacking player as he heads the ball off of the Billies defender out for a Texans throw. Ball falls into a precarious position there for the Billies. Attacking player for Wimberley there extended both arms in that push. The refs have decided, hey, maybe that was a foul. And the Billies try and take it 3 yards up the field. Ref says that's not quite close enough. Now the Billies take the free kick. Ball falls near Christian Olvera. He can't win it, but Brian Camarena does and switches play. Billy's around the Wimberley Texans defender, but he does win the ball. Alan Villa now with the opportunity from distance. Opts for the pass instead. Billy's have an opportunity trying to get the ball into the box. They do get the ball in the box, but it goes to the Texans keeper. Billies win the first ball. Nice control there. Tried to go over the top of the Wimberley's defense, unable to do so. Billy's looking to make a substitution at the next opportunity. Ball's going to fall to Christian Olvera here, who, nice hold-up play there by the center back. Very physical. Too physical. And Juan Neri gets ready to take a free kick. That should be a card. You're no longer able to just run in front of the ball on a free kick. You have to give 10 yards, but Juan opted to play the ball short, so no card given. A lot of space here now for Wimberley in a counterattack. Miscommunication there by the Billies leads to a Texans possession. Texans send an outside back forward. They've got numbers up here now on our right in front of the home stands. 3v2 scenario. Billies are able to come away with it. Oh no, another miscommunication there by the Billies. Play on by the officials. If they could find Alan Villa here, he does have some space. One man to beat. Beats him, but kicks a field goal. Billies will take this opportunity to make a change. Lester Molina comes on for Alan Villa. Texans goal kick. Referee is telling him to go ahead and hurry up. And he'll take all the time he can, as the Texans are enjoying a 2-1 lead over the Billies. Lester tries to play the ball through to Christian Olvera, who gives up on the play. And the Texans keeper does win the ball. Very long punt there. The Billies are able to keep it in play. And the ball goes out of play for a Billies throw. Billies take the throw quickly. Christian Olvera with the ball now into the Texans box. Can he finish? Man, Brindley, I would have wished he'd have just taken one more touch there, driven it towards the goal.
That shot was a shot that should have ended in a goal. He might have been trying to toss that ball because he had someone open, running down on the far post, but just put too much on it either way.
Ball goes out of play near midfield for a Texans throw in. Again, Texans opt for the long throw. Billies do get to the first ball, but lose the second. And we've got a little bit of back and forth going on here again. The Texans try to play the ball over the top. It does fall for the Texans. Only 3 Billies defenders are back. The Billies are able to come away with the ball now, looking for an opportunity to counter quickly around the holding mid for the Texans. The holding mid does their job, though, and slows that attack down. Now there's 2 Texans. Billies do find some space here. Ball is out of play for a Billies throw. And the Billies looking to make a couple of changes. Billies have to retake the throw. Ref didn't realize that the substitutions had finished. Billies gain possession near midfield. Alan Villa looking for some space. Plays it in the middle to Lester Molina, who does not have time on the ball. Again, unfortunate there. Allen went in a little bit late for that challenge. Did pull his feet back. Didn't see a lot of contact there. The Texans player went down well after the fact. But a free kick here for the Texans as we're about halfway through the second half. Billies have had a few opportunities in the first half, but the Texans with an opportunity here. Not sure what's happening there from the back line of the Billies. It's not something we've seen the last few games. The Billies might have an opportunity here, but the Texans play the ball out. Slowing play down to get a few defenders back. Billies find Christian Olvera. Alan Villa trying to create some attacking opportunity out on the outside. Very physical play in there. Billies now play the ball over the top to Allen. Has the ball in the box, has a shot, and a goal! What a goal by the Billies. We'll be back.
Since 1923, Arrowhead Bank has proudly served the Texas Hill Country with a commitment that never wavers to be safe, sound, and here when you need us. From traditional banking services to innovative digital products, we've got you covered wherever you go. Our success is built on personal relationships with our customers and involvement in our communities. For more than 100 years, we've been an enduring presence in the Texas Hill Country, and we're not planning on going anywhere. Arrowhead Bank, for a better brand of banking. Member FDIC.
And we're back. The Texans took the kickoff, played it back. The Billies did put them under some pressure immediately. The Texans temporarily have regained possession near midfield. The game is now tied. The Texans have won a majority of the game, or had led a majority of the game. Both the Billies and the Texans opting to take an opportunity to sub during this throw-in. You know, the Texans have seemed to do a good job tonight of overloading one side of their attack and having that player move without the ball across the field. The Billies have not been able to track that. They take a shot from distance. Billies defender clears the ball initially, but the Texans try to put the ball back into the box. Alan Bia now has the ball near midfield. Immediately put under pressure by the Texans. Ball does take a deflection, but the Billies opt to keep it in play. Back to Allen. Allen beats one man. Got two more to beat. Beats the second. Has some space. Can he get across? Opts to pull the ball back. Does cut it inside. Does get across. Finds Brian Carmanier, who tries to return the ball to him, but Allen had continued his run forward. Lester Molina now finds Brian, who has to drop it back again to Lester, who then finds it over the top to Allen. Wimberley a bit lucky there to not fall behind, as that ball did look to be really close to the goal line. Keeper comes out, claims that ball. Billies have had a few opportunities here in the last couple of minutes, right at 20 minutes to play in the second half. Miss hit there by the Billies, claimed by Isaac Perez. Few cries there by the Texans fans for a deliberate pass back, although you could see that that ball was not deliberately passed back. It glanced off the foot of the defender, who immediately turned to support his keeper because that was not his intended play. Alan Villa tries to find some space near the middle and is unable to, but it does go out for a Billy's throw. Lester Molina throws it to Christian Olvera, who flicks it on. Texans defense clears it out near midfield. Ball's bouncing around. Billy's chipped the ball over the Texans defense. Christian Olvera can't quite come away with it. Billies might be in trouble here. The Texans speedster has the ball, has space, but pulls the Billies defender down. Excellent job of defending there. Billies have struggled all night really to deal with number 9 when he receives the ball a little bit deeper and dribbles at them from the midfield. Lester Molina wins the ball, sends it back. Billy's defense now attacking player, looking for a cutback. Unable to do so. Texans are able to play the ball back. But the Billies regain possession. Looking to go back up the sideline. A little bit of a heavy touch by Lester Molina. A lot of bodies hitting the floor right now. Refs saying people are going down too easy. Let's play on. Christian Olvera with the ball in the box. The ball goes out of play for Billy's throw deep in the final third. Billy's unable to do anything with that throw in. Texans looking to counter. Billy stopped the initial attack, but Texans throw a few numbers forward. The Billies do win the ball here. Try to play the ball over the top. Miscommunication there. Ball falls kindly to Christian Olvera, who has a shot with his left from distance right at the goalkeeper for the Texans. Just over 16 minutes to play here. This game is tied 2-2. That punt goes over almost everyone's head. Billies are having to run backwards. Texans have possession now and another opportunity. Again, Billy's not really sending anyone back, really trusting their defense to handle it. Texans have a 5v3 situation. Good save there by Isaac Perez as the Texans take a shot from distance. Isaac's punt won by the Texans. Does fall to the Billies here near midfield. They look to find Alan Villa in some space over here on our right-hand side, unable to do so. Billies try a little bit of quick one-touch passing, a little bit of a miscommunication, overrun play. Referee is pausing play temporarily. Ball goes off of the Billy's defender, falls to the center back who tries to play the ball long. One near midfield by the Texans. Ball goes out of play. Not sure if this is a throw-in or a free kick here. Looks like it's going to be a throw-in. Texans taking their time. Tries the bicycle from outside the box. Isaac Perez easily claims that one. Looks to play the ball quickly, punts it up the field. There are 5 Texans around Christian Olvera, so the Texans come away with the ball. A lot of space again, although a bad pass by the Texans leads to Alan Villa gaining possession of the ball. Beats his man. Beats him again, but a heavy touch is going to make him lose possession near midfield. Bit of an elbow there by the Texans to Lester Molina, but the ref had decided that Lester had pulled too much on the jersey prior to the elbow. Free kick for the Texans from 50 yards out. Looks like he's going to try to put this on frame. Isaac Perez is better be ready. He does try to hit it directly at goal. Comes up quite a bit short. Billies haven't quite cleared it out of danger yet. And the referee is having a conversation with both players there, as there was too much extracurricular pushing going on. And play restarts as the Texans are caught off guard. It all gone over for a water break. Long throw here by the Texans. Won by the Billies center back. A lot of space there in the middle of the field for the Texans, though, as they try to beat the Billies defense. Again, the Billies really only have 3 players back. Christian Olvera has decided he's going to come back and help. Tries to find Brian Camarena, who's running the ball down. Forces the Texans to play the ball out for a throw. We've got just over 11 minutes to play in the second half. Game is currently tied 2-2. Billies throw the ball into the box. Christian Olvera has it. Looking to beat 3 defenders. Is able to create a little space. Tries to drive the ball across the front of the face of the goal. And misjudges his cross. Goes out for a goal kick. Billy's looking to make a change. Tonight's game brought to you by Security State Bank and Trust, proud sponsor of Battling Billies Athletics and Battling Billies.Live. Thank you for joining us tonight on Battling Billies.Live 2. Texans keep the goal kick in play. Possessing the ball here just in front of the home stands, although the Billies have now come away with it. Found Christian Olvera with some space. He lets the ball run on to an attacking Billies player. Here's an opportunity in the box. Just missed that opportunity from that cross. Some excellent play in moments from the Billies. They seem to still be struggling to finish in the final third, just like Coach Corpani has said. They've got to keep at it, though. Keep creating those opportunities. Eventually, this ball is going to have to find its way into the back of the net again. Billies have a throw in here near midfield. Very physical play there by the Texans, as they seem to have gotten away with a push, forcing the ball to go out of play for a throw. They take the long throw. Billy's gain possession again temporarily. There's 4 Texans around Alanvilla. He tries to dribble through all of them. He's unable to do so. Billy's take the short kick. Try to switch play. Takes the deflection off of the Texans. Now the Texans have won the ball, and Billy's again going to find themselves in trouble unless they can get some numbers back. Texans have a 3v3 situation happening. Juan Neri is able to win the ball. You have to wonder, Brindley, if the heat of today is coming into play as you're seeing a lot of separation between the Billies' attack and defense tonight.
100%. I think the heat has played a major role in this. The Billies aren't used to playing in this kind of weather. They've probably practiced in this, but haven't had many games with this type of heat.
Coach Corpani opts in for this free kick to go into the box, not wanting to send it short. Brian Bermudez with the kick, can't quite get it over the Wimberley's defense, but it does fall to Brian Carmenera, who plays the ball off of the Texans out for a Billy's throw. Nice little 1-2 there. Now the Billies have the ball in the box with some space. Can they finish? No. Another miss hit. Goes well over the crossbar. That goal kick is won by Christian Olvera, who looks to counter quickly. Takes a shot from distance over the bar. Texans look to be slowing play down again, as they've done for much of this second half. More so when they had the lead than now with the tie. Billy's regained possession near midfield. Look to switch play. Nice flick on there. Christian Olvera with the win, but again, just opting for power instead of placement. I believe the Billies are 3 for 3 tonight on their field goal attempts. Christian Olvera finds a teammate in space. Unfortunately, he tries to keep the ball in play. I didn't think he was going to be able to do it. Then he got a first touch on it, but it does go out of play for another Texans goal kick. That goal kick does make it by the first Billies player, but the second Billies player is able to send it forward. Again, very physical play tonight, also wearing on both teams, where we've had the hottest game of the season and quite possible one of the most physical games of the season. Texans creating some trouble here. Isaac Perez comes out near the edge of his box. That should be a card for the Texans. The clock is stopped. We are going to have our card. He's done it all night, and tonight you cannot jump in front of the keeper and impede his opportunity to play the ball. And number 9 better be careful, because if he continues to argue with the official, that could go from yellow to red. You know, this official has given them an opportunity all night. Both teams always had conversations instead of going to the card, and that's just a clear violation and cardable offense in the book. Billy's play this ball long. Keeper didn't come out early enough, but the ball is hit just too far. The keeper was kind of caught back on his line. Billy's had an opportunity. Long throw here by the Texans. Billy's still slow to get defenders back. Christian Olvera comes back to help, tries to switch play, but finds a Texan instead. Billy's take the throw in quickly. Although the Texans are able to work back and force the Billies to play backwards. We do take a shot from distance, near post. Keeper bobbled the first ball. Christian Olvera tries to go on to the second ball. Keeper's able to reclaim it. Just over 3 minutes here to play in the game. Despite the headed ball backwards, Isaac opts to kick it from the ground, sends it forward near midfield. Ball's going back and forth, neither team really in possession. Texans let it go out for a throw. They opt to throw it quickly, try to find a center mid in the middle of the field, unable to do so. Although they do now win the ball, and it's won back by the Billies. And just, again, a bit of back and forth, very physical play here. And we're going to have another card. We're going to take a break as the referees sort this one out.
DR Welding and Construction is proud to serve the Texas Hill Country as your premier choice for metal building construction. We use high-quality, American-made materials and take pride in precise, detailed workmanship on every project. From carports and horse barns to barns with living quarters, equipment sheds, and airplane hangars, we build it to last. Call DR Welding and Construction today, and let's get started on your build.
Hi, y'all, from More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg. We're very proud to support our Battle and Billy athletes and the pride of the Texas Hill Country Band. We are your premier local provider for plumbing supplies and fixtures. From pipe, valves, and fittings, water filtration and softeners, and all your decorative faucets and hardware too. Rheem water heaters are the best in the business, and we're proud to offer their industry-leading residential and commercial water heating technology. So from your friends here at More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg, let's go Billies.
And we're back as the Texans take a free kick. No cards were handed out there. The referees did have both teams get on their respective halves just temporarily for a little bit of a cool down period. And that, my friends, could be a red card here. The Billies, there was a foul, and then the Texans, number 8, flew out of nowhere and armbarred the Billies attacking player. And it is a red card. There's no arguing that fact. You just can't play that way. That's unfortunate that they let their emotions get the better of them. And it looks as if the officials have called the game with that red card. I've never seen that happen before. Brindley, what are your thoughts?
I've never seen that happen. It needed to be done. The game was getting too physical. Too many things were happening. That could have resulted in a second fight. and it just needed to happen.
Yeah, all night it was kind of escalating. They tried to, again, talk to players and let the players just talk. You know, you hate to see it in that way. Again, it was a pretty good game back and forth from each team. And that'll do it for tonight as the Texans come away with a draw. That'll be a point for each team. Billies will have to see what happens throughout the rest of district play. They still have Marble Falls coming up. Texans have quite a few tough games left as well as they're fighting for that last playoff spot. But right now, every team theoretically could still get in the playoffs other than Canyon Lake. And so we're going to have some exciting play here in district. But that's all we have for you tonight. Again, we want to say special thanks to Security State Bank and Trust for bringing you tonight's game and every home soccer match for both the boys and girls this season here on Battling Billies.Live 2. Billies.Live 2. And that's all we got tonight, folks. Thank you and have a wonderful evening.